Good morning, everyone. It's Lynn Dunn from Stamptastic Designs. Thanks so much for joining me today. I have some adorable little cards that I want to share with you that feature a new bundle from Stampin' Up. So, this bundle is called Lots of Heart, and this is the stamp set. It has a variety of different heart images in it, and it has some fun, kind of everyday greetings that you can use in your card making. So, I really like this set a lot. And on the inside, I'm going to show you all the different dies that come in this particular bundle. So there's just obviously a variety of different heart-shaped dies, but then there's florals and birds and some other images that you don't normally find in, a heart type stamp set or bundle. So I'm going to show you some thank you cards today created with this set. And I had a lot of fun with this set. So I'm also going to feature this set again on Wednesday with my YouTube video. So you guys will see some more card ideas. I'll give you a little sneak peek today on some of those ideas that'll be coming out. So, hi, good morning, everybody. So these are the cards that I've been working on, and they are a lot of fun. I really love this set. So, um, I'll just kind of show you. I got to show you the inside. So I just kind of playing around with the inside of the card using some of the images that I used on the outside to decorate the inside. So it's just a really, really cute set. And I like that it has, the florals and the birds so that you can create cards for any occasion. So it's not just for Valentine's Day. Actually, I don't even think there is a Valentine's Day sentiment in there. So really cute. So let me show you how to make some of these cards, and then I will give you a sneak peek into what I have coming out on Wednesday. So good morning. Good morning. Okay. So here's the first card we're going to make. And what I want to show you about this particular bundle is there's a variety of different heart images, like I just showed you. So what I did is I did my stamping and embossing or cutting out first, just to make this process go a little bit easier. But I did stamp my little heart image using some Calypso Coral ink. And then I just cut the heart image out with one of the dies in this particular set. And then I also have this scalloped heart. So this is really a beautiful die cut from this set. So you can see it has the scalloped, kind of that lace scalloped look on it. And it's got some stitching on it. It's just really a beautiful die. So all I did was just, stamp my colored heart, and I'm just layering these two together to create that focal point. So really is pretty. Okay, so for the card itself, for the base of the card, we are just going to use a piece of white cardstock. And then I'm using just some pattern paper. Gee, I forgot what if this is the Regal. No, this isn't the Regals. This would be the Brights, I think. I think these are the Brights. Um, so I'm just using some pattern paper from there. You can use any pattern paper you want, but I chose the pattern paper that coordinates with the colors I'm using. So this is the Calypso Coral. So this piece is just 1.5 by 4.25. So it runs the full length of the card this way because I'm making a landscape style here. So we'll just add that on the left side. And again, I always tell you guys, you can use these card ideas or these layouts to create cards with supplies that you might already have. So kind of think outside the box. Think about what you have on hand. So this was just a 1 by 4.25 inch piece of old olive cardstock, and I just tore it because I like to do my paper tearing. I think it adds a lot to a card. So we'll add this. And so that's kind of how I decorated the left side of the card. I'll just scoot this around a little bit. And don't mind my nail polish. My daughter did my nails. I don't usually do my nails. It's kind of bright, right? Okay, so now we'll add our little heart. So this is the focal point for the card. So we'll add this little heart image right in the center here. Well, I guess it's not little. It's kind of big. So we'll add that. And then some of the other die cuts that are in the set, I had showed you that little bird. So I just cut that little bird out with some yellow cardstock. So this is just Daffodil Delight. And I just put that little guy up there. And then there's also that little floral image in this set. So I just colored this little floral image. I'm going to add a little bit of glue here. Hang on. So I just colored this little floral image just using Calypso Coral, Daffodil Delight, and Old Olive. So I used my stamping blends to color this. And then I can just tuck this little floral right up there around the bird. And you can see how this card is just coming together. It's just really pretty. And then I stamped my greeting already. So it just says just a little note. And you'll notice that it's pretty long. It's obviously longer than what I have here. And I did that purposefully, and I'm going to show you a little tip here. So I want my greeting probably right about there. So let me grab a dimensional. And what I'm going to do is just add a little dimensional here. And then I'm going to add some glue on this side because I don't need dimensionals on this side of my greeting because this heart is already popped up with a dimensional. So if I add a dimensional on this side, it's just going to make it lopsided. So I don't want to do that. So I'm just going to kind of position this where I want it. How about right about there? And then I just leave that extra hang off. And then I just open my card and trim it off. It's just, I find just it's a lot easier to do that than try to measure it exactly because the position of my focal point here might be different here. It might be off slightly. So if you just let the excess hang off the edge, you can just trim it off and it looks really cool. So just a little tip for you there. Let's see. So I think I have everything on there, and then I'll just add a little couple pearls. So you can see that this is just really great for everyday card making. So this just says just a little note. And then on the inside of this, I'll show you the inside. On the inside, I just added the rest of the paper. So my leftover paper, from tearing here, I just added that leftover paper, added some more pattern paper, and then another little floral. So the card just says just a note, and then it says thank you. So really cute, fun way to kind of dress up your card and then use that leftover piece that you tore on the front. Okay, so let me move some of this out of the way. So that's the first one. That was a pretty quick and easy one. This next one that I have to share, actually, I was inspired by one of the projects in the mini catalog. So this is kind of a similar design that to one of the cards that's in that catalog. So let me show you how I put this together. So I'm going to start out with my piece of white cardstock, and then I'll get into telling you the rest of the pieces, what the sizes are. But I actually forgot this one. What is this? 4 3/4. Let me grab my ruler. I had it in my brain and I forgot. I don't want to tell you the wrong size. Yes, it's 4 3/4 by 3.5. Okay. So we'll start out with this, and I am going to put some paper underneath because the first thing we're going to do, so I have some scrap paper here. So the first thing we're going to do is just randomly stamp some of these images. So I am going to use some Daffodil Delight and some Old Olive. And there's a fun little polka dot image in this particular set. So I'm going to start out with my light color and I will randomly go around and just add some heart images. So we'll start with this yellow and I'm going to switch to the green. Now, one of the other dies in this particular set is a die that creates this outline. So there's two different heart dies. There's the solid one, which cuts out the solid shape that I used on the first card. And then there's this outline die, which cuts out, of course, this outline. So we're going to use that outline to decorate our card. So let me put a heart here. So randomly stamping your images kind of around your cardstock is a great way to just create a fun little background. Okay, so now I have this little old olive heart shape here. So I'm going to add some glue. I'm going to sponge it on. So I don't know if you can see this. Let me scoot that over a little bit. So I'm just going to, it's just liquid glue and I'm just sponging it on. You could also use adhesive sheets if you wanted, instead of messy sponging of glue, but it's really not that messy. All right, so let's put this right about here. So that is our background. And then what we will do, I'm going to set this aside, just let it dry a little bit. I'm going to bring over my card base. So I'm just using white cardstock for my card base. And then I'm going to add a piece of Calypso Coral cardstock. So this piece is 5 by 3 3/4, and I'm just going to kind of angle it when I add it to my card front. So it just kind of gives it, I don't know, just kind of gives it a little different look, kind of a fun look. That way, if you angle it, you don't have to worry about getting everything perfectly straight, right? Because we meant to do that. We meant to angle it. All right, so we'll add that, and then I'm going to go ahead and add that other piece. Oops, some glue stuck here. So we'll add the white piece that I just did all the stamping on. So I'm just adding some glue here. And then here we'll kind of overlap it a little bit and straighten it out. Okay. So that's what the kind of the backdrop of the card looks like. And now we can just go ahead and add our little pieces. So I am going to grab my greeting here. I got to grab some dimensionals. So I'm going to add my greeting first. So for my greeting, if you're wondering how thick this or how wide this paper is, this is only about a 1/2 inch wide. And then you can make it any length that you want. So let's see, I'm just going to cut this down a little bit. And I cut that crooked. It's a crooked kind of day. Okay, so I'm going to add my greeting first, and basically I'm just going to line it right up with the kind of this orange, this Calypso Coral color on the side. See how I lined it right up on the side here? So that's going to be the first part. Then I'm going to tuck one of those little bird images underneath. So this is one of those die cuts. And then I did some coloring here. You can see I created that little floral spray. So it might look like obviously there's a lot of little pieces, but it's It's pretty easy to put this together. So we'll just add that. And then I have a little bit of baker's twine. It's not baker's twine, it's linen thread, kind of like baker's twine. So I'll add that. I just tied this into a little bow. So we'll add that little guy right here. And then there's also some small little hearts in this particular bundle. So I cut out a couple of those, stamped them first and cut them out. And then we can just add them here to the card, and it just kind of dresses it up a little bit and gives it a good fun look. And then of course our finishing touch will just add a little bit of pearls kind of all around. Let's see, let's just go right there and we'll go over here. So that's really it. So that wasn't too hard. I hope you didn't think that was too hard. But it just has a really, really fun look. And then on the inside, I use those same images, the polka dot heart images, to kind of decorate up the inside. And then I added my little floral again and a little thank you message. So really fun, really cute cards that you can make with this particular set. So let me bring back this other one. This is the other one that we made. So these are the two that we made. And then this one, while this one might look complicated, it's really not. It's just a matter of stamping a couple different heart images, cutting them out, and then decorating the card. So I'm not going to show you how to make this one today because I'll show you how to make this one on Wednesday with my video that comes out on Wednesday. And so I'm going to give you a little sneak peek of what to expect. So I took the same kind of card designs and I changed out the colors, and then I changed out the how do I want to say it? I changed out the image that I'm using. So on Wednesday, I'm going to show you how to use this set to create these adorable cards with the little darling donkey. So you can see, I'm going to show you here. You can see that the design is the same. The only difference is I changed out the colors and then I added this adorable little image on there. So I have a couple fun little cards that I want to share with you that are very similar to what I did today. And I'll have some additional card ideas to share as well. So you can get lots of use out of this lots of heart bundle. So it really is a beautiful bundle and there's lots of possibilities with it. So all right, you guys. So that's what I have for you today. Um, so I guess I will see you guys next week. So have a wonderful Sunday and just a fabulous week. Take care, everybody.